Bobby insisted on betting me. I got some interesting stuff planned out for that little character.
The creation of the 1969 TV series, now fondly remembered as the show about the Brady family, began with an extensive casting process. Producers aimed to find actors who could embody the warmth and humor of a blended family. For the role of Mike Brady, the architect father, they chose Robert Reed. With his solid stage experience and wholesome appearance, Reed seemed like the perfect fit. Interestingly, Reed was initially hesitant about the project, fearing it might be too wholesome. However, he eventually agreed and brought depth to the character. The character of Carol Brady, the mother, was portrayed by Florence Henderson. Henderson, a seasoned Broadway actress, was chosen for her ability to project a nurturing and warm presence. She was also known for her singing talents, which were utilized in several episodes. The Brady children were a mix of newcomers and experienced young actors. Barry Williams, who played Greg, the eldest Brady son, had already appeared in several commercials and TV shows. His experience and maturity helped him land the role. Maureen McCormick, who played the eldest Brady daughter, Marcia, was chosen for her girl next door charm. Despite her lack of acting experience, she demonstrated great potential during the auditions. The roles of the younger Bradys were filled by Plumb, Susan Olsen, and Mike Lookinland. Plumb, who was only 10 years old at the time, was chosen for her natural acting ability. Olsen, who was just 8, was selected for her cute appearance and spunky personality. Lookinland, who was 9, was chosen because of his athletic prowess and ability to portray a mischievous yet lovable character. The casting process also included chemistry tests to ensure that the actors would work well together. These tests helped the producers determine if the actors could create the warmth and loving family dynamic that they were aiming for. In the end, the casting of the show proved to be a success. Each actor brought something unique to their role, and their chemistry helped make the Brady family a beloved part of television history.
Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play.
The director of this TV series, known for his innovative approach, was inspired by the changing family dynamics of the late 1960s. He envisioned a blended family, a concept not commonly explored on television at the time. The director's creative influences were drawn from his own experiences and the desire to portray a positive and wholesome family image. His directorial style was characterized by a warm, friendly atmosphere on set, which helped the young cast to feel at ease and deliver natural performances. He believed in clear communication and would often explain the scenes in detail, ensuring that every cast and crew member understood the vision. The director's collaboration with the cast was based on mutual respect and trust. He would often hold rehearsals to help the actors understand their characters better. For instance, he worked closely with the young actors, helping them to navigate through their roles and understand the complexities of family relationships. The director's vision extended to the show's technical aspects as well. He worked closely with the cinematographer to create a distinct visual style. The use of wide shots to capture the entire family and close-ups to highlight individual emotions were some of his directorial choices. In terms of set design, the director wanted a home that would reflect the family's warm and welcoming personality. The iconic Brady home, with its open floor plan and bright colors, was a testament to his vision. The director's approach to storytelling was simple yet effective. He believed in telling stories that resonated with the audience, stories that were relatable and had a positive message. The Brady Bunch, with its themes of love, understanding, and family values, was a reflection of this approach. In conclusion, the director's vision was instrumental in bringing the Brady Bunch to life. His creative influences, directorial style, and collaboration with the cast and crew helped to create a TV series that has left an indelible mark on television history.
Surprise?
Sure, and he deserves it. I mean, Peter's been feigning geometry all.
The Brady Bunch, a 1969 TV series, has been a source of joy and inspiration for many. Do you have a favorite memory or personal experience related to this show? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. This classic series, which follows the lives of a large blended family, has had a significant impact on the television industry. Its enduring qualities, such as relatable characters and wholesome stories, have made it an everlasting symbol of the genre. For me, the Brady Bunch holds a special place in my heart. I remember watching reruns after school, and feeling a sense of comfort and familiarity. The show's positive messages and portrayal of a loving family inspired me to strive for strong relationships in my own life. But there are many more surprising and emotional stories behind the scenes of this beloved series. From shocking trivia to heartwarming moments, there's so much more to discover about the Brady Bunch. So stay tuned as we delve into the history and impact of this iconic TV series. You won't want to miss the funny, shocking, and sad facts coming up next.
Oh, hi, Mr. Phillips.
Hello, Greg.
Let's dive into the production of a beloved 60s TV series. The show's set design was quite innovative, featuring a unique split-level home to represent the blended family. This distinctive layout was achieved by combining two separate sets, creating an upper and lower level. The living room and kitchen were on the lower level, while the bedroom and bathroom were upstairs. The exterior shots of the Brady family home were filmed at a real house in Studio City, California. However, the interior scenes were shot on a soundstage, as was common practice during that time. One logistical challenge the production faced was filming with such a large cast. The show featured 6 children, in addition to the 2 parents. Coordinating the schedules of so many actors, especially children with strict labor laws, proved to be quite a task. As for innovative techniques, the show utilized a live audience for filming. This approach allowed the actors to play off the energy of the audience, creating a more authentic and engaging viewing experience. In terms of set design, the show's creators paid close attention to detail. They wanted to ensure that the set felt like a real home, so they filled it with authentic decor and furnishings. The result was a warm and inviting set that viewers felt connected to. Despite the logistical challenges and the limitations of 60s television technology, the show's production team managed to create a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences today.
Nothing's got you. With all that hardware on your head, you punctured your air mask.
The television series, often simply referred to as The Show, first aired in 1969 and quickly became a favorite among viewers. The program followed the lives of a large, blended family featuring 6 children and their parents. The show's appeal was its ability to tackle everyday issues and challenges in a relatable and humorous way. The show's creator, a well-known figure in the television industry, drew inspiration from his own life experiences to develop the series. The show's setting, a suburban neighborhood, provided the perfect backdrop for the family's adventures and misadventures. The show's cast included a talented group of actors, some of whom were relatively new to the industry at the time. The children, in particular, were praised for their natural acting abilities and charming personalities. The show's 2 parents, played by experienced actors, brought warmth and stability to the family dynamic. Despite its lighthearted tone, the show didn't shy away from tackling serious issues. From sibling rivalry to financial struggles, the show explored a range of topics that resonated with viewers. The show's writers were skilled at finding the humor in these situations without minimizing their impact. The show's impact was significant, both during its initial run and in the years that followed. It spawned numerous spin-offs, movies, and even a stage production. The show's catchy theme song and iconic opening sequence are still recognized and enjoyed today. In conclusion, this television series remains a beloved piece of entertainment, known for its humor, heart, and relatability. Its enduring appeal is a testament to the talent of its creators and cast, as well as the show's ability to connect with audiences of all ages.
For some good news, Marcia and I have figured out some plans for Sergeant Emma.
The creation of the Brady Bunch score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort that perfectly complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the show. Although the series didn't initially have an original score, it eventually incorporated one to enhance its storytelling. Composer and musician Frank Duvall joined the team in the second season, providing a unique musical identity for the Brady family. Duvall's background in jazz and film composition allowed him to craft memorable themes for various characters and situations. One of the most iconic pieces from the Brady Bunch is the opening theme song, The Brady Bunch. It was sung by Peppermint Trolley Company, a popular sunshine pop group in the late 60s. The catchy tune, with its optimistic and light-hearted tone, encapsulated the blended family spirit. The score often accentuated the emotional beats of the episode, like the kids' excitement for a family trip or the tension between siblings. Duvall's background music, primarily orchestral, was subtle yet effective, ensuring the music never overpowered the dialogue or action on screen. Interestingly, the Brady Bunch soundtrack also featured popular songs from the era. For instance, in the episode Amateur Night, Greg and Marcia perform It's a Sunshine Day by the Brady Bunch Kids, which became a fan favorite. In another episode, The Hustler, the characters play and sing Time to Change by 1910 Freakum Company, reflecting the youthful energy of the show. The Brady Bunch's music, whether original compositions or popular tunes, played a significant role in elevating the series' warmth and humor, making it a beloved classic for generations. In the world of 1969 television, The Brady Bunch was a unique family sitcom. Robert Reed, who played the father, was the only cast member to miss 2 episodes. He was written out of the harebrained scheme in 1974 due to his disapproval of the script, which featured Greg's hair turning orange from a cheap hair tonic. Barry Williams, who played Greg, had Christopher Knight, who played Peter, as his best man at his first wedding. Despite marginal ratings, the show remained on the air for 5 seasons, primarily due to its popularity among children. The cast has admitted that they were always anxious while waiting to hear if the show would be renewed for another season, as it was only renewed for 13 episodes at a time during its first 4 seasons.
Alice is some friend.
Yeah, she said she'd keep her mouth shut. She sure opened it.
Furthermore, the show's memorable scenes often revolve around the family's interactions, highlighting the warmth and humor that arise from everyday situations. One such scene involves the family preparing for a birthday party. The director's choice to focus on each character's contribution to the celebration showcases the ensemble's dynamic, and the performance of the actors brings a sense of authenticity and charm. The cinematography, with its bright colors and close-ups, adds to the inviting atmosphere, making viewers feel like part of the family. The actors recall this as a moment where the chemistry among the cast truly shone, creating a lasting effect on the audience, who saw reflections of their own family bonds. This blend of direction, performance, and visual storytelling continues to resonate with viewers, cementing the show's place in television history.
And a couple of bags of mashed potato flakes.
Corn flakes and mashed potato flakes?
In the live-action TV series, Christopher Knight was portrayed by Raviv Ullman in the film Growing Up Brady from 2000. Interestingly, just before the episode the subject was Noses aired in 1973, Maureen McCormick had injured her nose in a car accident, leading to the creation and writing of the episode. Moreover, during the 1973-1974 season, 3 of the Brady children, Greg, Marcia, and Peter, were each played by 2 performers in different productions. Barry Williams, Maureen McCormick, and Christopher Knight played Greg, Marcia, and Peter in the primetime show on ABC. Meanwhile, on the animated spin-off The Brady Kids, which aired on Saturday mornings on ABC, Lane Shamer, Erica Shamer, and Keith Sutherland voiced Greg, Marcia, and Peter, respectively.
Good luck, honey. How about you, Cindy? Are you ready for it?
Well, I'll just try to do my best.
Oh, well, honey, that's all any of...
The Brady Bunch, a 1969 TV series, struck a chord with audiences due to its unique premise of a blended family. At the time, it was a fresh and modern concept that resonated with many families going through similar situations. The show's warm humor and relatable storylines contributed to its enduring popularity. The Brady Bunch also had a significant impact on pop culture. The show's memorable characters and catchy theme song became instantly recognizable, leading to numerous parodies and references in other media. The iconic Brady House, with its distinctive architecture, has become a cultural touchstone, symbolizing the idealized suburban American dream. Moreover, the series contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. It explored issues such as sibling rivalry, adolescent angst, and the challenges of blending families. The show's positive portrayal of a non-traditional family structure challenged societal norms and broadened viewers' perspectives. In addition, The Brady Bunch paved the way for future family-oriented TV shows. Its innovative format, focusing on the everyday lives of a relatable family, set a precedent for many successful series that followed. The show's lasting impact is evident in its continued popularity and the enduring affection audiences have for the Bradys.
Out, 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 go in the backyard, play ball or something.
In the very first episode of the show, Titled The Honeymoon, Bobby is seen putting away a picture of his real mother. Mike reassures Bobby that his fears of his soon-to-be stepmom getting angry are unwarranted, and that his mother would have been proud. This led some viewers to speculate that Bobby's mother had passed away, although the show never explicitly confirmed or denied this. Later on, in the 1988 TV film A Very Brady Christmas, Susan Olsen, who played Cindy Brady, was unable to participate in the filming due to her honeymoon in Jamaica. Throughout the entire series, the word sex was only mentioned 3 times. The first instance was in the episode The Grass is Always Greener during the first season, where Greg used the term. The second time was in the episode Is There a Doctor in the House? Also during the first season, when Mike mentioned it. The third and final time was in the final season by Cousin Oliver in the episode The Harebrained Scheme. This reflects the show's focus on family-friendly content.
The boy's vice principal has a master key.
Well, I think we'll give him the benefit.
The Brady Bunch, a 1969 TV series, received mixed reviews from critics when it first aired. Some praised its innovative take on blended families, while others criticized its simplistic storylines and lack of realism. However, over time, the show has become a cultural touchstone, remembered for its wholesome depiction of family life in the 1970s. Noted television critic Cleveland Amory of TV Guide gave the show a positive review, praising its warm and likable characters and pleasant stories. He noted that while the show may not have been groundbreaking, it was a good, solid, entertaining half-hour of television. Despite the mixed critical reception, the show was a hit with audiences. It consistently ranked in the top 30 shows during its 5-season run, and has remained popular in syndication ever since. The show's catchy theme song and memorable characters have made it a fixture in popular culture. The Brady Bunch received a few award nominations during its run. In 1970, actress Ann B. Davis, who played the Brady's housekeeper Alice, was nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. The show was also nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Television Series Musical or Comedy in 1971. While the show did not win any major awards, these nominations are still significant. They recognize the hard work and talent of the cast and crew, and they help to establish the show as a respected and popular television program. The Brady Bunch's enduring popularity is a testament to its appeal. Despite its flaws, the show resonated with audiences and has become a beloved part of television history. Its impact can still be felt today, with numerous reboots, spin-offs, and adaptations of the original series. In the end, the critical reception and awards received by the Brady Bunch may not have been overwhelming, but the show's lasting legacy is undeniable. Its warm and lovable characters, memorable storylines, and catchy theme song have made it a beloved part of American television history.
22 yet. That's not what I meant by going steady.
Me neither. Maybe we could go steady just...
In the early 1970s, a Canadian audience may have recognized the voice of Vincent Price from his narration on the hilarious House of Frightenstein. Price was considered for a role in a different TV series, where Gene Hackman was the original choice for the character of Mike Brady. However, Hackman wasn't well known enough at the time. The show featured a young actor named Christopher Beaumont, who played various characters in 4 episodes. Beaumont later co-starred with Marcia, one of the main characters, in a 1976 Burger King commercial. Interestingly, Beaumont had previously played Marcia's boyfriend in an episode titled Quarterback Sneak from 1973. Despite these interesting facts, the show remains a popular classic, capturing the hearts of many viewers with its unique blend of humor and family values.
That's because you're stepping on my scale. Come on.
No, I do not step in the scale.
During the filming of the popular 60s TV series, the cast and crew faced many challenges and shared memorable moments. For instance, the 3 young actresses who played the Brady sisters, Marcia, Jan, and Cindy, were quite mischievous on set. They would often play pranks on their co-stars, including hiding Robert Reed scripts and sneaking up on him during scenes. The show's iconic theme song was not initially intended to be part of the series. In fact, after the pilot episode, when the producers felt that the show needed a catchy tune to attract viewers, the song was written by Sherwood Schwartz and Frank Duvall, and it quickly became one of the most recognizable TV themes of all time. One of the most memorable episodes of the series, the subject was noses, was inspired by a real-life incident. Actress Maureen McCormick, who played Marcia Brady, had actually broken her nose before filming the episode. The writers decided to incorporate her injury into the show, and the episode became an instant classic. Despite the show's lighthearted tone, the cast and crew faced some serious challenges during filming. For example, the set was often plagued by technical difficulties, including malfunctioning lights and sound equipment. Additionally, the young cast members had to balance their schoolwork with their acting schedules, which could be quite demanding. Despite these challenges, the cast and crew of the show formed a close-knit community. Many of the actors have spoken fondly of their time on set, recalling the camaraderie and support they felt from their co-stars. In fact, the Brady's on-screen chemistry was so strong that many viewers assumed they were a real family. One particularly touching moment occurred during the filming of the final episode. As the cast and crew said their goodbyes, they all signed a plaque that was later mounted on the Brady's living room set. The plaque read, "We, the cast and crew of the Brady Bunch, wish to express our deepest appreciation for the opportunity to work together on this memorable series. May the spirit of the Bradys live on in the hearts of all who have watched and loved them." To this day, the Brady Bunch remains a beloved cultural touchstone, and its impact can be seen in countless TV shows and movies that have come since. The show's enduring legacy is a testament to the talent and dedication of the cast and crew, who brought the Bradys to life in a way that continues to resonate with audiences around the world.
This mustache was a good idea, huh? Yeah, it makes you look a few years older. Well, remember, don't say too much.
In one of his final interviews, Robert Reed, known for his role as Mike Brady, admitted to disliking the very show that brought him fame. It's interesting to note that the yours, mine, ours line in the Amateur Night episode was an inside joke, referencing the 1968 film starring Lucille Ball and Henry Fonda. This movie's success ultimately inspired ABC to greenlight the TV series. As for Eve Plumb, who portrayed the middle Brady child, Jan, she was played by Kaitlin Cullum in the 2000 film, Growing Up Brady. This TV show, based on a book written by Barry Williams, who played Greg Brady, gave viewers a behind-the-scenes look at the making of the Brady Bunch. It's fascinating to see how one TV show can inspire so many other productions, even decades later.
I figure you might be a basketball fan.
Sure.
The Brady Bunch, a groundbreaking TV series that first aired in 1969, has left an indelible mark on the world of film and television. This show, which revolved around a blended family, was one of the first of its kind and paved the way for future programming that explored non-traditional family structures. Despite its simple premise, the Brady Bunch tackled complex issues in a relatable and humorous way. The show's ability to address serious topics while maintaining a light-hearted tone resonated with audiences and has been studied by scholars and industry professionals alike. The Brady Bunch's impact can be seen in numerous subsequent works, from TV shows like Full House and Modern Family to movies like The Parent Trap and Cheaper by the Dozen. The show's influence can also be felt in the way that modern film and television approach family dynamics and storytelling. Moreover, the Brady Bunch has inspired a number of spin-offs, remakes, and adaptations, including the 1995 film The Brady Bunch Movie and the A Very Brady Renovation series on HGTV. These works have introduced the show to new audiences and ensured that its legacy lives on. In addition to its impact on film and television, the Brady Bunch has also had a significant cultural impact. The show's catchy theme song, memorable catchphrases, and iconic fashion have all become ingrained in popular culture. In short, the Brady Bunch's legacy and influence cannot be overstated. The show's groundbreaking approach to storytelling and its ability to tackle complex issues in a relatable way have made it a beloved and enduring part of film history. Its impact can be seen in countless subsequent works, and its cultural significance continues to resonate with audiences today.
Cold feet.
Yeah, have you read this thing? Well, that's not gonna...
In the world of television, many actors and actresses have crossed paths before achieving fame. For instance, Jim Backus, known for his role in the TV series, had a teacher in grade school who would later become famous as the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz. Christopher Knight, another actor from the TV series, had the honor of being the best man at his co-star Barry Williams' wedding. On the other hand, actress Joyce Bulifant was initially promised the role of Carol Brady, but it was later given to Florence Henderson. Beaumont went on to play significant roles in other TV shows, such as The Bill Cosby Show and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Interestingly, Robbie Rist, who played Cousin Oliver in the TV series, became a recurring character on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, playing Ted Baxter's adopted son. Rist and Beaumont even appeared together in another TV show called Big John, Little John, where they played husband and wife. In short, the world of television is a small one, with many actors and actresses crossing paths before and after achieving fame. Their careers are intertwined in ways that may not be immediately apparent, creating a fascinating tapestry of connections and relationships. In 1937, Jackie Coogan, who would later play the role of Mike Brady in the popular TV series, was involved in a legal dispute. Coogan was sued by Thea Foster after she and Leela Lee were injured in an automobile accident while on tour with a big band he was conducting. The California State Industrial Accident Board eventually ruled that Consolidated Radio Artists, the company employing both Coogan and Foster, was responsible for the accident. Throughout its 5-season run, the TV series featured annual trips off location. In Season 2, the cast went camping. Season 3 saw them visiting the Grand Canyon. Season 4 took them to Hawaii. And Season 5 featured a trip to Kings Island theme park. Interestingly, the original plan for Season 5 was to film in Japan, but due to logistical and budgetary issues, the location was changed to Ohio's King Island at the last minute. During the show's hiatus in Season 3, Robert Reed, who played the role of Mike Brady, took the cast on a trip to London and provided them with video cameras to document their experience. Some of these videos can be found on YouTube. Barry Williams, who played Greg Brady, had a memorable experience while filming the S4 episode Law and Disorder. On the day of filming, Williams had planned to take the day off, but some friends who had brought weed visited him and got him high. When he was called to the set due to a scheduling change, he was still under the influence. The scene, which takes place in the driveway when Mike arrives home with a boat, shows Williams tripping over props, forgetting his lines, smiling vacantly, and staring off into space.
Martha, is a toll call?
Oh, well, you don't expect me to use that thing.
You're very good.
In the creation of the beloved TV series, the show's creator, Sherwood Schwartz, faced some challenges. For instance, Ann B. Davis, who played the housekeeper, Alice, felt overlooked when the spin-off The Brady Kids came out in 1972, and her agent even complained to Schwartz about it. Schwartz also worried that Florence Henderson, who played the role of Carol, might feel the same way. Initially, Schwartz had envisioned Joyce Beaumont to play Carol as a Lucille Ball type. However, the program director at ABC and the other executives had other ideas. They wanted a more traditional Donna Reed type mother figure. As a result, Beaumont was let go, and Henderson was brought in to replace her. Meanwhile, Vincent Price, known for his roles in horror films, gave over 800 performances in the United States and Australia between 1977 and 1980. He starred in a one-man show called Diversions and Delights, where he played Oscar Wilde in Wait 1899. The play was written by John Gay and directed by Joseph Hardy, and Price received standing ovations invariably. He was at his best, particularly in smaller, more intimate venues. It is fascinating to think about how Price, known for his horror roles, could captivate audiences in a completely different genre.
Lines. I take it from this that my students find me.
In the late 1960s, a television series gained popularity that revolved around a blended family. The show's producer, Sherwood Schwartz, was accused of stealing the idea from the producers of the 1968 film Yours, Mine, and Ours. However, Schwartz had notes and outlines of the show that predated the movie's creation. The series featured a notable guest appearance by Vincent Price, who played the spirit of the nightmare in Alice Cooper's television special Alice Cooper, The Nightmare in 1975. Price's appearance on the show was a testament to the series' ability to attract notable stars. As for the actors who appeared on the show, Barry Williams, who played Greg Brady, made a comeback in a production of Gilligan's Island the musical in 1927. He portrayed Mr. Howell alongside Dawn Wells, who played Mistress Howell. The show was performed in Key West and Coral Spring, Florida, in January and February of that year. In summary, the television series from the late 1960s proved to be a hit, with notable guest appearances and a lasting impact on its audience. The The show's producers successfully defended its originality, and its actors continued to make their mark in the world of entertainment.
You think you could do that? I'm not a little girl, you know.
The creator of the Brady Bunch, Sherwood Schwartz, had a long-standing friendship with Melville Shavelson, who wrote and directed the film Yours, Mine, and Ours. Schwartz, known for his work on Gilligan's Island, originally titled The Brady Bunch Mine and Yours. Shavelson also created the television series My World, and Welcome to It, and The War Between Men and Women. Allan Melvin, who played the recurring role of Sam Franklin the Butcher on the Brady Bunch, had a career that spanned various genres. He acted as a criminal on The Andy Griffith Show and played Sergeant Hacker on Gomer Pyle Esme, which starred Jim Nabors. Coincidentally, both Nabors and Melvin appeared on The Andy Griffith Show. Ann B. Davis, known for her role as the humorous maid Alice Nelson on the Brady Bunch, was a constant presence on the show. Before her role on the Brady Bunch, Davis had already made a name for herself in the industry, appearing in various films and television shows. In summary, the creators and actors behind the Brady Bunch had diverse careers, with their work spanning various genres and mediums. From Schwartz's creation of Mine and Yours, which later became the Brady Bunch, to Davis's memorable performance as Alice Nelson, the show's impact is still felt today. Meanwhile, Melvin's versatile acting career, which included roles on The Andy Griffith Show, Gomer Pyle Esme, and The Brady Bunch, further highlights the show's connection to the larger entertainment industry.
You let old Sam put a smile back on your face, huh? Hey, boy, you...
In the hit TV series, only one Brady kid appeared in every episode grid. The sliding glass door in the Brady house's back was unique, as it never had actual glass in it during filming. This was done to prevent glares from lighting. Among the actors, Florence Henderson, Ann B. Davis, and Barry Williams are the only ones to appear in all 117 episodes. Robert Reed missed one episode and refused to do the final one, while the 6 children, excluding Greg, were each written out of one second season episode to cut production costs. However, this cost-saving measure was soon abandoned, as producers believed it would negatively impact the series if every character did not appear in each episode.
We'll hear from the other candidate, who by coincidence has the same last name as the first candidate.
In the TV series The Brady Bunch, Carly Schroeder portrayed Susan Olsen in the 2000 film Growing Up Brady. Robert Reed, who also starred in the show, kept his illness a secret from the cast for years. It wasn't until shortly before his death that he reached out to Florence Henderson, asking her to inform the rest of the cast of his condition. The show's soundtrack featured the love theme from Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet several times, including in episodes such as Juliet is the Son, Love, and The Older Man, Never Too Young, and Cyrano de Brady. This iconic theme added a touch of romance and drama to the show's narrative. Despite the challenges that the cast faced behind the scenes, The Brady Bunch remains a beloved classic, leaving a lasting impact on television history. The show's themes of family, love, and growth continue to resonate with audiences today.
At our age, every minute counts, right, Hank?
But there is one thing you could do, boy.
In 2008, Maureen McCormick, known for her role in the show, released her autobiography titled Here's the Story Surviving Marcia Brady and Finding My True Voice. The names of the characters' previous spouses were never revealed during the show's 5-season run. However, in the film A Very Brady Sequel, it was disclosed that Carol's first husband was named Roy. A picture of Mike's previous wife was only shown once in The Honeymoon, when it was held by Bobby. Interestingly, Jackie Coogan, who played Mike's friend, dealt with anti-Semitic protests in Vienna in 1924. Despite the misconception, he was actually of Irish Catholic descent. This highlights the unfortunate reality of prejudice and misinformation that even celebrities can face. As we delve deeper into the history of the show, it's fascinating to uncover these lesser-known facts and gain a new perspective on the people behind the characters we've come to know and love. The show's impact continues to be felt, with its themes and values resonating with audiences even today. It's a testament to the enduring appeal of family-centered programming and the power of storytelling to bring people together. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the show, there's always something new to discover. So, let's continue to explore and appreciate the rich history of this beloved television series. After all, there's always more to the story than meets the eye.
Smart, Peter.
Thanks. I'll just get Dad's toolkit and open up the drain pipe.
In the realm of television, one show featured a young actor who made a significant impact through his versatility. Christopher Beaumont, known for his appearances on the popular series, played 4 different characters throughout his time on the show. Interestingly, all of these characters shared a common trait. They were all portrayed as jerks. Meanwhile, the show also had a unique connection to a renowned figure in the film industry. Vincent Price, a culturally significant actor, lent his voice to A Brief History of Tombstone, Arizona in 1964. His narration, recorded in a single take, remains in use at the site of the OK Corral gunfight diorama. Price's contributions to the world of cinema extend beyond Tombstone, with 6 of his films and 1 music video selected for the National Film Registry. Delving into Price's filmography, it's evident that his work resonates with audiences even today. From his role in Laura to his appearance in Michael Jackson's Thriller music video, Price's impact on the industry remains enduring. His roles in films like Leave Her to Heaven, Abbott, and Costello Meet Frankenstein, House of Wax, The 10 Commandments, and House of Usher have left an indelible mark on cinema history. As we step back into the world of the show, it's fascinating to note the diverse range of talents that grace the screen. From young actors like Beaumont to iconic figures such as Price, the show's legacy continues to captivate audiences, transcending the boundaries of time. The narratives and performances etched into each episode have undoubtedly left an intriguing and lasting impact on the television landscape.
So exciting. Exciting. It's the way you say it, I guess. You know, he has such a...
Throughout the run of the show, there were tensions between Sherwood Schwartz, the creator, and Robert Reed, who played Mike Brady. Schwartz had planned to write Reed's character out of the show if it had been renewed for a 6th season due to the difficulties in working together. Eve Plumb, who played Jan Brady, wore braces during her time on the series, being the first cast member to do so. Mike Lookinland and Susan Olsen followed suit in the final season. After Plumb's braces were removed, she needed glasses, which led the writers to incorporate glasses for her character in the episode, the not-so-rose-colored glasses. Interestingly, Vincent Price, who made a guest appearance in the episode The Phantom in the Park, had a unique connection to houses and horror films. He had appeared in 8 horror movies with house in the title, including The House of the Seven Gables and House of Wax.
I forgot what happens here.
Well, I'm not sure I remember, but I think this...
In the creation of the beloved TV series, Lloyd Schwartz, the son of the show's creator, Sherwood Schwartz, would often tease his father by singing, and they knew it was much more than a hunch from the theme song. This line was a point of contention between them, as they both felt it was the weakest part, but they couldn't come up with anything better, so they stuck with it. One of the actors in the show was Jim Backus, who played the role of the father, Mike Brady. Backus led an interesting life, with his biography documented in the Scribner Encyclopedia of American Lives. During the filming of the show, props were repeatedly recycled throughout its 5-year run. For instance, Marcia, played by Maureen McCormick, carried a softcover workbook with a 3-tiered orange and brown cover for nearly all of her time as a student. Regardless of which grade she was in, she always had this book, which usually appeared devoid of any lettering. However, on the 3rd season episode My Fair Opponent, the front of the book reads exercises exploring modern mathematics. This repetition of props was a common practice to save on production costs.
I'll prove it.
Oh, yeah? How?
I'll think of something.
In the television series, Ann B. Davis, who played the iconic housekeeper, had a twin sister in real life. However, unlike her on-screen counterpart, Harriet Davis did not pursue a career in acting. Mike Lookinland, who portrayed Bobby Brady, had the opportunity to play the same character in 6 different series. Meanwhile, in the film Growing Up Brady, Sue Spoke took on the role of Ann B. Davis, the actress who brought to life the efficient and lovable housekeeper in the classic TV show had a significant impact on the program's success.
Lost. Brown wallet.
That's it.
Containing large...
In the world of television, there are few shows as enduring as the one that introduced us to the Bradys. The young actress Susan Olsen, who played the youngest Brady sister, Cindy, had the unique opportunity to reprise her role in 5 different series centered around the family. These include the original show from 1969, as well as the ABC Saturday Superstar movie, The Brady Kids, The Brady Bunch Variety Hour, and The Bradys. The show's creator, Sherwood Schwartz, left an indelible mark on television history with his work on both The Brady Bunch and another classic series, Gilligan's Island. In 2012, there were plans for Vince Vaughn to collaborate with Schwartz on a reboot of the show, but unfortunately, it never came to fruition. The Brady Bunch also had its fair share of notable guest stars, including the iconic actor Vincent Price. Shortly before his death, Price expressed his fondness for his role as the voice of Professor Ratigan in the Disney feature, The Great Mouse Detective, particularly because 2 original songs had been written for him. Indeed, the Brady's influence on popular culture has transcended generations, leaving a lasting impact that continues to resonate with audiences today. Whether it's through the original series or the various spin-offs and adaptations that have followed, the show's enduring legacy is a testament to its timeless appeal.
We promise. We're really gonna break the old record.
Well, good luck, kids.
After receiving her bachelor's degree in theater from the University of Michigan in 1948, Ann B. Davis found success in the television industry. Meanwhile, the creator of the show, Sherwood Schwartz, initially pitched The Honeymoon to NBC, but they found the storyline of a blended family joining the parents on their honeymoon unbelievable. However, ABC saw potential and wanted to stretch it into a 90-minute television movie. Schwartz, fearing it would be dull, declined the offer. In the show, the Brady's next-door neighbors, the Dittmeyers, are frequently mentioned, although only Mr. Dittmeyer, played by Paul Sorensen, makes a brief appearance in the closing scene of Coming Out Party. Interestingly, Sorensen also played the role of Ralph Hinton in A Fistful of Reasons. The Dittmeyer's cat, Guinevere, is also mentioned as a threat to Myron, Greg's mouse, in The Impractical Joker. Despite the limited screen time of the Dittmeyers, they add an interesting dynamic to the show's neighborhood.
One more question, please. Sorry, miss. I cannot go on any longer. It's been a...
In the popular TV series, Susan Olsen, who played Cindy Brady, named her son after her on-screen brother, Mike Lookinland. Lookinland, who portrayed Bobby Brady, had a namesake in Richard Condon's novel The Manchurian Candidate, and its film adaptation, thanks to Allan Melvin. Barry Williams, who played Greg Brady, showcased his surfing skills in the show's 4 seasons 3-part opening episode in Hawaii. During filming, Williams suffered an injury after wiping out near some rocks, causing a brief delay in production. The shocking scene was initially intended as a cliffhanger, but it was altered to show Mike pulling Greg out of the water instead of the real-life wipeout due to its intensity. Despite the challenges faced during filming, the show's cast and crew continued to deliver engaging and memorable episodes, leaving a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. The show's ability to incorporate real-life elements, such as Williams' surfing skills and injury, added an extra layer of authenticity to the storyline, making it even more relatable to viewers.
Hi, Dad.
Peter told me the bad news.
The referee made a rotten call.
What was the score?
In the early 1960s, Gordon Jump worked at a hamburger hamlet restaurant in Woodland Hills, California. However, his acting career took off when he discovered that AT&T was rerunning a commercial he had previously filmed. This opportunity provided him with enough income to leave the restaurant industry and focus solely on show business. Al Smith, known for his role as Otis Campbell on The Andy Griffith Show, reprised his character in country singer Alan Jackson's 1991 music video for Don't Rock the Jukebox. Smith's portrayal of the lovable town drunk became a memorable part of both the show and the music video. John Howard, an accomplished actor, is best remembered for his roles in Lost Horizon and The Philadelphia Story. He also starred in several Bulldog Drummond entries in the later 30s. Despite not being the main character, Howard's performances left a lasting impression on audiences.
One color. You want to scare the fish to death?
Okay, so we goofed.
Alan Melvin is known for his recurring roles in various TV shows, most notably as Alice's boyfriend, Sam, on the show. Before that, he had appearances in the Phil Silvers show, Gomer Pyle Esme, and All in the Family. During the show's run, the Brady kids formed a music group and performed popular songs like American Pie, Me and You, and A Dog Named Boo, and Proud Mary in the summers. This was likely inspired by the success of the Partridge Family. Jackie Coogan, who played Uncle Fester on The Addams Family, was nearly broke when he was cast in the series at 49 years old. After the show ended, he had numerous television and film appearances, although most of these were only small parts. Coogan's career was revitalized, and he never lacked work again.
What
didn't come to see Greg.
Who did you come to see?
Marcia.
In 1990, Vincent Price, known for his distinctive voice, was hired to narrate Phantom Manor, a ride at Euro Disneyland. However, his French recordings were unusable, and the English version was used instead. In 1993, his narration was replaced with a French one, but his eerie laugh can still be heard in the attraction today. Shirley Jones, who later played another iconic mother on the Partridge Family, was offered the role of Carol in the series. But she declined, not wanting to play a character who only took a pot roast out of the oven. If she had accepted, the show might have been about a single mother raising 6 kids on her own. The house used as the exterior for the show was listed for sale in 2018 for $188 million and subsequently purchased by HGTV. After remodeling it during a very Brady renovation in 2019, HGTV put the home back on the market in May 2023 for $55 million. Overall, the show and its cast members have left a lasting impact on popular culture, with their influence still evident today.
Oh, it's a great sport.
I know.
All right, wait a minute. But there are other things in life just as important.
In the world of television, there have been many memorable shows, and one of them is the tale of a blended family known as the show Charlton Heston. Known for his role in the 10 Commandments, starred in The Omega Man, a remake of The Last Man on Earth, where Vincent Price, who once worked with Heston, took the lead. Later, Will Smith starred in another remake, I Am Legend. One interesting fact about the show is that Chris Knight, who played Peter, revealed on Dr. Oz that his mother wasn't fond of the series during his time on it. Additionally, many cast members, including Susan Olsen, Maureen McCormick, Eve Plumb, and Mike Lookinland, wore braces throughout the show. There was even an episode titled Brace Yourself that revolved around Marcia getting braces. It's intriguing to see how the lives of these actors intertwine with the show and its impact on popular culture.
If you ask me, I think they're both nuts.
Well, nobody asked you.
We happen to be good friends of a real astronaut who saw you.
In the episode, the subject was noses of this popular TV series, Maureen McCormick's character. Marcia suffered a nose injury from a football mishap. Interestingly, McCormick had injured her nose in a car accident the very weekend before filming. 4 cast members took on double roles throughout the show's run. Ann B. Davis, known as Alice, was the first to do so in the episode Sergeant Emma in 1972. Florence Henderson and Robert Reed followed suit in You're Never Too Old in 1973, and Christopher Knight played 2 characters in 2 Pete's in a Pod in 1974. Despite having an identical twin sister named Harriet, Davis' real-life twin was not utilized for the Emma role. Ann B. Davis also shared her admiration for Eve Plumb's acting skills, stating that she was the best actor among the 6 child stars. Davis expressed regret that Plumb, who played Jan, did not achieve the same level of success as an adult actor as she did during her childhood. Overall, the cast of this beloved TV series demonstrated their versatility and talent through their various double roles, with Ann B. Davis praising her young co-star's abilities.
No, honey, listen, I mean it. I really mean it. You wouldn't know the house.
Peter's t-shirt's stuck in the vacuum cleaner.
Interestingly, Jackie Coogan faced an unusual challenge for an actor. He began losing his hair quite early in life, a fact humorously noted even before his famed role in The Kid. In a curious twist of fate, the show shared its premiere date with Sherwood Schwartz's earlier creation, Gilligan's Island, both debuting on September 26, 5 years apart. The behind-the-scenes dynamics of the show were brought to light in the 2001 TV movie Growing Up Brady, which, while dramatized, drew from actual events. It depicted the off-screen tension between Robert Reed and Sherwood Schwartz, as well as the real-life affection between Barry Williams and Maureen McCormick, culminating in the show's eventual cancellation.
That's $183.33 for each of...
After the end of the popular TV series, both Maureen McCormick and Eve Plumb made appearances on the religious anthology series Insight. They each played troubled teenagers named Jenny in different episodes, receiving counseling from adult authority figures. In 1978, Eve Plumb starred in an episode titled Is Anybody Listening alongside Martin Sheen, and less than a year later, Maureen McCormick appeared in the episode When. Ann B. Davis also starred in an Insight episode, while Melissa Sue Anderson and Marion Ross, who made cameos on the show, also appeared on Insight. In 1979, Vincent Price became the Wednesday night host for CBS Radio's Sears Mystery Theater, continuing as host when it became the Mutual Radio Theater on Mutual Radio in 1980. Jim Backus, known for playing Thurston Howell on the show, played the same character in 3 different series: Gilligan's Island, The New Adventures of Gilligan, and Gilligan's Planet.
Yeah, I'd try mine for a while. Wow.
I fixed my hair like Jan. I wore high heels and everything.
In the popular TV series, the character played by Robert Reed had to act out romantic scenes with Florence Henderson's character. However, Reed, who was a closeted gay man, felt uncomfortable during these scenes. Henderson noticed this early on, and Reed eventually confided in her. To make the romantic scenes look more natural, they would rehearse them off camera. The entire cast respected Reed's privacy and kept his sexual orientation a secret until after his death. Vincent Price, who also appeared in the series, had a different passion outside of acting. He often expressed an interest in doing Shakespeare and considered one of his favorite roles to be in the film Theater of Blood from 1973. Jim Backus, another actor in the series, had a history of working with Charles McGraw. They had appeared together in 4 films, Ma and Pa Kettle Go to Town in 1950, His Kind of Woman in 1951, The Horizontal Lieutenant in 1962, and It's a Mad, 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 Mad World in 1963.
Hi, Jeff.
There's a great rock concert at the park on Saturday. I thought maybe you'd like to catch it with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the show's first season, the term Brady Bunch was uttered for the very first time in The Honeymoon. Carol asked, "All of us?" To which Mike responded, "All of us. The whole bloomin' Brady Bunch." The phrase was later used again in To Move or Not to Move when Mike mentioned a new home for the Brady Bunch. Initially, the working titles for the series included yours and mine and the Bradley Brood. However, the creator, Sherwood Schwartz, ultimately decided on Brady as it conveyed a stronger comedic tone than Bradley would have. Interestingly, Vincent Price, who was known for his roles in horror films, had a connection to the Brady Bunch. In an interview, he revealed that the last film he saw in cinemas was Aladdin in 1992. He expressed his admiration for the film, but also his concern that his upcoming film, The Thief and the Cobbler, might draw unfavorable comparisons to it. Unfortunately, The Thief and the Cobbler was not released until 1994, after Price's passing.
Tank Gates! He's coming to dinner tomorrow.
What is a Tank Gates?
The TV series from '69, many of us hold near and dear. It's the film that gave us the Brady clan, a family so unique it captured our hearts. Can you recall the first time you saw this show? Did it make you laugh or shed a tear? This film, though simple, had a profound impact on its audience. It presented a vision of a blended family that felt both relatable and aspirational. Perhaps it even inspired some of us to expand our own families. As we watched the Bradys navigate their everyday lives, we couldn't help but feel connected to them. The show's charm lay in its ability to tackle everyday issues with warmth, humor, and understanding. The film remains etched in our memories, a nostalgic reminder of a time when life seemed less complicated. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring appeal of family-centered narratives. So, dear viewers, we invite you to share your own Brady Bunch experiences. What memories do you hold close from this iconic show? How did it impact your perspective on cinema or your own life? We'd love to hear your stories, so please like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Together, let's celebrate the legacy of this beloved TV series and the memories it continues to create.